Om Shanti, how are you all? Now, Ambani's youngest son, Anant Ambani's wedding is the talk of the town. Let's start this video with our heartfelt blessings for the couple Anant Ambani and Radhika. So, this wedding is the talk of the town. In fact, it is the talk of the world because it is the most expensive wedding the world has ever seen. Just for pre-wedding ceremony, they are spending 1,000 crores. They have invited important political leaders from across the world and also within the country. And this wedding is taking place almost like inside a forest. Yeah, that forest was built by Ambani's family, especially Nita Ambani and her youngest son Anant Ambani in Jamnagar, Gujarat. And that forest is named Vantara, and it was built across 3,000 acres of land. And they are taking animals from circuses where they can no longer look after those animals like elephants, leopards, tigers, and it seems there are thousands of animals in that forest. Interestingly, Anant Ambani is an intense devotee of Lord Ganesh. Since nobody can see Ganesh visibly, he feels that he is seeing Ganesh in each elephant. Out of his love for elephants, he has even learnt the Mahuti language to communicate with elephants since 2008. Another significant fact in Ambani's family is every family member uh, is a devotee of some Hindu deities. Like Anant Ambani is a Ganesh devotee, his elder brother is a devotee of God Shiva, his mother is a devotee of Ma Amba. And also, when Anant Ambani was asked about whether there is any competition between siblings in terms of sharing of the property, he says, absolutely, there is no chance for that because I respect my elder brother like Lord Ram, and my elder sister is like a motherly figure for me. While giving the speech in the pre-wedding ceremony, the mother of Anant Ambani, Nita Ambani, said that she, she loves her youngest son because he is the kindest among all his children. Because it seems Anant Ambani is more interested uh, in spiritual activities and in helping animals than in business, unlike his other siblings. And also, Nita Ambani said that she finds it very lucky that her daughter-in-law has the name Radhika, which is the name of the consort of Sri Krishna. Since she mentioned Sri Krishna, it is inevitable to think about Sri Krishna's marriage. Just like Ambani is the richest person of India, Sri Krishna is going to be the richest person of the planet forever. And I don't know whether it is just a coincidence that this pre-wedding ceremony happens during the month of Shivratri or Shiv Jayanti. Uh, because Shiv Jayanti, as we know, is the birth of God Shiva. God Shiva's birth is completely different from the birth of any other humans. Everybody, including the deity Krishna, takes birth from a mother's womb. But Sri Krishna's birth is not like that.
लेकिन
Sorry,
श्री
God Shiva's birth is not like that. He directly enters an old man's body and he names him Brahma. And the birth of God Shiva happens alongside the birth of Brahma. And as soon as God Shiva takes birth, he starts giving the divine knowledge, which is the true Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So Shiv Jayanti can also be called as Gita Jayanti. So everybody, including Brahma, into whom God Shiva enters, starts listening the direct knowledge of God Shiva, which is called Murli, which is available absolutely free of cost in all Brahmakumaris Rajyog meditation centers. And among those who listen the direct knowledge of God, the number one is Brahma, and he is going to take rebirth as Sri Krishna in Satyug. The good news is we can expect the birth of Sri Krishna anytime soon. I will not be surprised if Sri Krishna is born to Ambani's family, because already the marriage of Anant Ambani is like a marriage in heaven. And also the forest Vantara created by Anant Ambani is more like a glimpse of heaven. And the only difference between Anant Ambani's marriage and Sri Krishna's marriage is there are many poor people suffering across the world now during Anant Ambani's marriage, but during Krishna's marriage, there will be absolutely no man or any living being that will suffer during Sri Krishna's marriage. Here we are facing all sorts of sorrows from human relationships, from natural calamities, from wars, but in during Sri Krishna's marriage, you will find absolutely nothing that will make anybody lose peace. You may wonder how that is possible. Because Sri Krishna's marriage marks the beginning of the new world, heaven, Satyug. But Anant Ambani's marriage, no matter how prosperous or splendor it may be, it is still happening in hell. So the good news is the world is going to be renewed into heaven within few years, in the matter of 10 to 20 years. Anant Ambani must have made intense effort into making 3,000 acres of land into a forest for animals. But there is hospital facilities, cooking facilities to feed animals, everything is there. But you can't expect that to happen for all animals or humans across the globe. It is humanly impossible now. Likewise, in the pre-wedding event for 3 days, they are feeding almost 51,000 people from Jamnagar with uh, thousands of varieties of food. But still, it is impossible to do the same to all the people in the world throughout the year. But guess what? During Krishna's marriage, everybody in the world will be having many varieties of food daily, and there will be absolutely no sign of sorrow or pain anywhere in the world. Although it is difficult for us to guess where Sri Krishna is going to take birth, but he will definitely take birth in a very rich family like Ambani's. We need not worry about where Sri Krishna is going to be born or when he is going to be born. But we have to worry about the fact that we need to be born along with Sri Krishna to enjoy the full prosperity of heaven right from the beginning. Only to enable us to take birth along with Sri Krishna, God Shiva himself have come to this earth and started giving this direct knowledge of God called Murli. And the essence of that Murli is to consider ourselves to be souls which shines like a tiny star in between the eyebrows and connect our mind to Supreme Soul God Shiva, who is also shining like a tiny star in the golden red colored light world called Parandam or Supreme World. As much as we spend our time in remembrance of God, our souls get purer and purer. The more pure our souls get, it gets detached from the worldly attractions and vices like lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego, and all sensual pleasures. It is by conquering these vices, especially lust, we become conquerors of the world. In case you wonder, is it possible to conquer vices like lust? God reminds you that you were once viceless 5,000 years back. Because it is a 5,000-year time cycle called Kalpa that repeats quite accurately over and over again. So now it is the time to repeat the golden age called Satyug, which is also called heaven. So now it is our duty to consider ourselves to be souls as much as possible and also remember God as a point of light. It is equally important to see each other as souls and not as bodies. It is only by becoming soul conscious that your vision will not become criminal. Maybe Anant Ambani's marriage is happening in front of the world's greatest VIPs, but Sri Krishna's wedding ceremony is going to happen in front of all deities who are absolutely free of any vices. So we are not underestimating Anant Ambani's marriage, but still it is anybody can attend Anant Ambani's wedding, but not everybody can attend Sri Krishna's wedding. Yes, it is only by becoming absolutely pure like God that we will not only be able to attend Sri Krishna's marriage, but also we will ourselves be deities in the golden age, enjoying everything that Sri Krishna enjoys. You may not have received invitation for Anant Ambani's wedding, but we invite all of you to Sri Krishna's wedding, and the entry ticket is to stay pure in remembrance of God Shiva by reading his Murli daily. We congratulate you in advance to attend Sri Krishna's wedding. Let's meet again in heaven, just like we did 5000 years before. In case you wonder whether you will be able to attend Sri Krishna's wedding or to enter heaven, just remove that doubt from your mind, because if you do not belong to the deity religion, you will not have patience to watch this video for this long. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel to watch similar videos more and more. Thank you once again. Om Shanti.